talk about something I saw tonight. There's no place for racism in our group. People will keep using folk, family, and faith, and you might not realize what's wrong with that. But first off, Nazism is a totalitarian doctrine where you're looking at a leader, a fascist leader, as a savior of your people, which is basically the same as Christianity. Faith is something that you don't need to have or to ascribe to. That is also Christian. And the concept of folk, I don't know what anybody thinks they are meaning when they say folk, but if you believe that folk has to do with the color of your skin or the color of your eyes, and you are loyal to people with the color of skin and color of their eyes, then you are bastardizing what is to be meant by something as folk. Folk is your kindred, people that are part of your society, part of your culture, that uphold the values you are. In the ancient ways and times, there was never ever a racial concept. If somebody was part of your nationality, i.e. your cultural continuum, ethno-linguistic area, nothing to do with color, then they were your kin and your folk. It is not about race. If someone is born, regardless of skin color, and live an honorable life, then they are one of my brothers. If someone thinks that you have a perceived privilege because your eyes are blue and your hair is blonde, then you are disrespecting every one of us that have blonde hair and blue eyes. It is hard enough to express pride when you look like this without being accused of some sort of concept of or idea that you think you are superior. There's nothing superior about any physical trait. Physical traits handed down from our ancestors mean just that our ancestors survived in whatever area they were native to because of their physical traits. Survival of the fittest. So this adaptation has nothing to do with my brain. The only thing you are superior or can be elitist about by your birth is your intelligence or your social standing. If you're lucky enough to be born into a wealthy family, if you're lucky enough to be born as an intelligent individual, if someone is born sharing my physical features and they go out and they're a scumbag and they do horrible things, I would never side with that person. That person is not my folk, not my faith, not my family. My family came from a very, very militarized region of Germany. My family was some of those people that did horrible things to the innocents. Luckily, the ones I am descended from made it out and were free of that. If you are going to try to tell me anything about Sieg Heil, I challenge you to go to a concentration camp. I've been to 6. I challenge you to go to a T4 euthanasia site. I challenge you to stand next to my family's graves in Germany, on the Eastern Front, and tell me something about this. Tell me why you think you can have pride in horrible things that were perpetrated in the name of hate 70 years ago. I challenge you to go read something, learn something, Go to another country where people are poor and people are of a different race than yours and see the charity they give you when you're downtrodden. Because we are all one in here. It's what's in here that matters. It's your self-reliance to be a better person. It has nothing to do with what you are born. To think that your birth is some type of right to act a certain way and treat others badly, well then you don't deserve that life. You don't deserve the breath that the gods gave you. Vili Ve and Odin should have never wasted their time making man if man cannot learn to love one another.